Hello you guys, welcome back to Stampaholics Anonymous. Today we are going to look at the fabulous fall collection from Moonshinemani. There is 6 polishes in total. I showed you these in a recent haul that I did. My dear friend Ilza was nice enough for me to forward these to me with a bunch of other stuff you saw in that haul, so that we got a chance to look at this fall collection somewhat in time. Next thing up is going to be the Halloween collection from Phoebe. That is already on the way to me, including one exclusive from the Facebook group. I'm very excited about that one. Yeah, but now let's look at the fall collection. And thanks to Louis, I'm now able to hopefully pronounce everything. Thanks, Louis, for that. So first up, we've got this gorgeous gray. You know, I love my gray polishes, and I love it when they have like a little extra oomph, and this one does have a lot of extra oomph. There's like a shifting shimmer in here that shifts like from green to blue and something. I can't really place it. I think it's just green to blue, maybe a little bit of gold, I don't know. But this one is like Fixin To like I'm a Fixin To the shop. That's what Louis taught me what this is supposed to mean. It's like a southern thing. You know, when you just hop into the shop real quick, you just say, I'm just gonna Fixin To. I'm Fixin To the shop. Probably explaining this wrong. Anywho, this is a gorgeous gray polish. Loving this one. Next up we have Southern Belle. This is like a crowd pleaser. A lot of people in the Moonshinemani the Facebook group really love this one, so I'm excited to see how this one performs. Performs again. This one is called Southern Belle. Next up we have Weeping Willow. It's another one of those like cream polishes with added shimmer in there. Again, this is like green shimmer. Because the base of this green polish is like closer in color to the actual shimmer, and I don't think this is a color shifting shimmer. You cannot see it as much as you can see it in the gray, but it's still visible and still there. And I've actually, spoiler alert, I've actually worn this one like for a couple of days before I did the swatch video, so I know how this one works and I love it. Next up we have another straight up cream, which is called Beet Berry Jelly. And as the name implies, it's a very, you know, beetroot colored or like a berry colored nice cream polish. Very lovely. Then we have the star of the collection, which is like the linear hollow of the bunch. It's called Sweet Tea, and it, you know, the base color is like exactly that color, like a sweet tea, like a nice homemade iced tea you would get in the south. It has like a brownish base and then a bunch of like shimmer, like metallic shimmer in there, and then also that strong linear hollow. Really pretty, like it. And then last and certainly not least, we have Walking After Midnight. This one has a blue base, and then it has like that iridescent green shimmer shifting stuff going on in it, shifting like from a green to a gold. Really, really pretty. Looks awesome on the nails because I've also played around with this one. So let's hop on over to the swatches, and then I'll let you know which were my favorites.
All right, let's get into the swatches. First up is this gorgeous gray that I showed you that I love so much. It's called Fixin To. Yeah, and it has that little extra bit of oomph going on with that nice shimmer in it. The formula is very good. It's a cream base, not like a jelly base or anything. Well, and I already, you know, managed to botch my background. Anywho, this is a cream polish. It performs nicely. Phoebe has these really nice thick, wide brushes that make it, you know, easy to do your like whole nail in basically 2 swipes. If you can pull that off, really enjoyed this. The formula is good. It doesn't run anywhere. It does not pull into your cuticles or anything. And all it took was like 2 good coats. As usual, I'm showing you swatch pictures without top coat. Yes, you need to be, you know, wearing top coat if you want to wear this mani for a, you know, extended period of time. Please excuse the guys in the background. Yeah, and swatch pictures are going to be 2 coats, no top coat, and I'm also going to show you some awesome macros because the shimmer in this was just too pretty not to take macro pictures of it. Next up is this mustard yellow beauty, which is called Southern Belle. This is just straight up cream. There's no added shimmer, there's no glitter, there's no hollow, but it's just a really, really well done, nice yellow cream polish. There's nothing bad that I can say about this. And the formula gets nice and opaque in 2 coats. And like I said, that white brush makes it easy to get like everywhere on your nail because of the way that the bristles are formed. You can get into, you know, those rounded areas near your cuticle without the risk of flooding your cuticles. I did have a little bit of an issue with too much polish on my brush. You could just see it there on my pointer finger. But other than that, it was totally fine. Got nice and opaque in 2 coats. So Swatch Pictures will be 2 coats, but no top coat. Alrighty, next up we have Weeping Willow. This is another one of those cream polishes with added shimmer to it, but since the shimmer is like really similar to the base color of the polish, you're not gonna see it as much as in the gray polish. But it still does stand out, and then, you know, when you see it in other angles and in other lighting situations, you can really, really see that shimmer. This one also got nice and opaque in 2 coats, and I'm going to show you 2 coats in the swatch pictures as well, and also going to throw in some macro pictures so you can see the shimmer a bit better. Alrighty, next up is another straight up cream. This is a Beet berry jelly. I love the name, and it's really aptly named because of this like gorgeous beet or berry color that this polish has. It also got nice and opaque in 2 really, really easy coats. You just saw me do just really 2 swipes or 3 strokes there on my ring finger, and that's really all you need to do. For getting this polish well and good on your nails. And the formula is really good. It's a solid cream formula. It doesn't run. It doesn't pull or do anything weird on your nails. Really, really nice. Swatch Pictures will be 2 coats, but as usual, or most of the times, no top coat. Moving right along to the hollow star of this little collection. This is Sweet Tea. Like I said, I like the name. I love the color combo. I love the hollow in it. I love that little bit of metallic-ness going on with it. This one also got nice and opaque in 2 coats. Phoebe's hollow, like linear hollow formulas are impeccable. I love them very much. And this one is no exception to that rule. It got nice and opaque in 2 coats, like I just said. No complaints here. I really love this polish, and I love the way, it looks on your nails. And I'm also going to include include a little video. I wasn't able to get like sunlight pictures because there was no sun on the day that I took, did the swatches. But I threw in a little video so you can see the holo in motion. Alright, this is the final polish of the collection. This is Walkin' After Midnight. This is more of a jelly or acrylic polish, meaning that it does not, get opaque in just 2 coats. I took 3 coats to get this one opaque, but I really do think it's necessary to build this one up because, the shimmer in it has to stand out against the dark base, and in order to do that, the base needs to be, less opaque so you can build up the shimmer and still see it on your nails. I really love the shimmer on this one. It's so gorgeous, and it's like it changes with every little movement you do with your hand. It's really cool. Also, formula-wise, no complaints. It didn't run. It didn't look, messy at 3 coats on my nails. So you're gonna see swatch pictures and macro pictures and all that goodness of 3 coats, but no top coat. So that were my swatches. Pretty much for everything I only had to use like 2 coats. I was struggling a bit with the amount of polish on the brush, but that's something you get used to when you're using the polishes more, so it's not really an issue. For the Walking After Midnight, I did end up using 3 coats because I could still like see through my nails at certain angles, and you could see it in the camera. That's something that annoys me, even though, it might be fully opaque when you go like this, and you're like, oh, it looks good, and then you're like, no, it does not look good. So I used 3 coats on that one just to be extra sure that it looked good from every angle. But these 4 over here are like my absolute favorites, which doesn't mean that I don't love the other 2. It's just that these are like, my absolute favorites. I love the Beet Berry Jelly because it's just such a nice and juicy and yummy cream polish. I love cream polishes if they're done right, and this one is done right, and I love the color, and I love the formula and just the performance of a good cream polish. I like it, this one. And then it's predictable. I love this gray, and I just love when grays have a little bit of extra going on. I could probably do like a video of gray polishes and tell you what I like about them for like an hour or something, because I really do have a lot of gray polishes that I love. Yeah, this one is no exception, and I love the shimmer, and it stands out really, really nicely. You will have seen macro pictures of this because, I just adore this one. Really nice. And then, of course, the holo one. And not only do I love the name, and not only do I also love sweet tea and regular tea, but I also like this polish. It's nice that there's like a little bit of metallic shimmer going on in the base, and then you have that holo, kind of like some of the pop polishes I showed you that have that metallic shimmer. The mistletoe one and the, what's it called, the red one? I can't think of it right now. But like those Christmas polishes that I showed you from Pop Polish that had that metallic shimmer in the holo base. Really, really neat, really pretty. I love this one. Yeah, and I just like a good dark holo. And then, of course, Walking After Midnight is an absolute favorite, even though this is like one of the ones that has a sort of a funky
smell to it. If you own this polish, you probably know what I'm talking about. There's a very particular smell about some of these polishes that, you know, must be coming from one of the pigments in there, because what it really smells like is not an ingredient you would have in polish. Anywho, Walking After Midnight, I really like this one because of the dark base and then that cool shimmer that stands out, even though it took me 3 coats to do this one, but I didn't really mind, and Phoebe's formulas are good and they dry down pretty quickly, so you know, doing 3 coats is not that big of a deal. So that's it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you own any of the fall collection from Moonshinemani and which ones you've been liking, or you know, what other polishes you are looking forward in fall and in October. There's a lot of Halloween stuff, you know, already floating around. Yeah, just let me know. I like hearing your guys' comments down below. So that's it for today, you guys. I love you very much, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!